Hello everyone and welcome to the first game of the Oilers franchise. If you don't know, this is a franchise on Madden 25 where we import the draft class from my NCAA 14 series. So just to kind of prove it to you, I scouted the players from our Ohio State game, which was the last game we played in the Drakes series. And you can see some of the prospects that they have going into this draft. I believe these are all the seniors that they have, and kind of surprisingly, their quarterback and running back, which were some of their highest rated players, Anthony Ralph here and Nick Alfred, projected to go day 3 at the earliest, I guess. But let's now take a look at the Eagles roster. They're going to be who we're playing against today. They have Nick Foles at quarterback. They have a rookie backup quarterback, so maybe we'll see him. LaShawn McCoy, one of their top-rated players at running back. They have Deshaun Jackson at receiver. Brent Selleck, 87 overall tight end. Their offensive line is very good, pretty much straight mid-80s to 90 overall players. And then their defensive line doesn't look too strong. Not a lot of notable players at their front 7, besides Trent Cole here at 88 overall. They have a rookie cornerback, Andy White from LSU, and then Patrick Chung, 87 overall at free safety, kind of rounds off their team. So let's jump into our first game. Most of the games in this series will be simulated, so that'll be the next episode, but I just wanted to play the first game and see what our team is like. We have some new free agent signings, and we didn't get a first round pick, but we do have a lot of backup players that will probably make their debut here. And let's see what we can do with this brand new team. Coin toss now. You don't see this in Madden anymore, but we are going to elect to kick, and we will start on defense. So let's just jump into the first game of Oilers football in a few decades, as Breston is going to return this one up to about the 25. Not a whole lot there. And out comes Nick Foles, who I guess didn't play last year at all, so he's not recording any statistics. So let's see how he does as a starter here in this game. And right off the bat, the pass over the left to Breston is wide open. That's a huge gain, 43 yards to start off the day. Not looking good to begin with for our Oilers here. As now it's going to be LaShawn McCoy right up the middle for a gain of 5. And in case you missed the earlier part, here are the starters for the Eagles. And they are listing Brent Selleck as the player to watch. I think that's kind of interesting, but here goes LaShawn McCoy telling the game that he should be the player to watch, getting the first down on this play, leading them to a first down right outside the red zone here. Foles with all day to throw, throws on the left to Breston, his second catch of the drive. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't remember him in the NFL, but gets him down to the 1, and then McCoy has an easy lane to the end zone. No one even out there on the left side. The pitch works for the Eagles. They score first. And now out comes Robert Griffin for our first drive. We are starting off at the 20-yard line. We have Alfred Morris in the backfield. I remember him being pretty good, so let's see if he's good for us. Here's a look at our starters. Not a lot of change on the offensive line, but we did sign, I believe, Ted Ginn. So that was the only notable player on that screen. And here he is making his first catch as a member of the Oilers for 13 yards. Now Morris here running to the right, stumbling forward, getting about 9. And here is a look at another look at the Eagles' defense. And what I'm really excited for in this series is, as we go along, just seeing players that we recognize from the NCAA series. So here's RG3 on a 2nd and inches, throwing to the right. It's Jordan Reed. He stutter steps and runs back, runs into his own guy. He might have been able to score if he didn't run into his own guy, but still a gain of 31. Now Alfred Morris gets a gain of 4 on that one. 3rd and 5 for RG3, finding Ted Ginn on the in route, bringing us down to a 1st and goal from the 7. Here's the play action this time. RG3 rolling to the left and just is met by Trent Cole. That was just a bad play by me. I thought I could escape that and was obviously not able to. Now the pressure this time gets to RG3, and then that's an inaccurate pass. Now on 3rd down, trying for the end zone. Ted Ginn cannot hold on to that one. 3 Eagles in the area, as that is going to lead to a field goal by Blair Walsh, giving us just 3 points. Eagles now back on offense. Here goes McCoy. Not much there, only a gain of 3. And we could take a look at our defensive line. Of course, Ryan Kerrigan we signed last year, or actually it was Brian Arakpo we signed to the big contract in the season 0 of this series. And that's a look at our defense, which will probably change because we have a lot of old veterans on this team. Here goes Brent Selleck, gain of 12 for the Eagles. Now here goes McCoy running to the left, trying to make a guy miss, gains 5 on that one. And now 2nd and 5, McCoy running onto the left, runs into his own guy, drags the guy forward for a gain of 4. Now here goes McCoy, all green grass in front of him. He destroys our cornerback. That's going to go down as a huge play to end off the first quarter. So now in the second quarter for the Eagles, throwing over to the left, wide open is Darius Hayward-Bay, but he drops it at the last second. There was absolutely no one in the area. That would have been a huge play, but luckily he dropped it. Now throwing over to the right on the curl route. This is Deshaun Jackson, getting them the first down into the red zone now. McCoy running to the right. Only a gain of 3 on this one. So now a 3rd down and 4. Can we get a stop on defense? We cannot. Brent Selleck over the middle. Touchdown Eagles. They score on back-to-back opening drives to start this game. Not the greatest start. We're just trying to get a feel for this team. As here goes the kickoff return. Ted Ginn has a lane to the left side. Can he shake this last tackle? He does. Ted Ginn is going to get us all the way into Eagles territory. A great return to start off our drive. One of our biggest free agent signings last year, paying off already, but he doesn't catch this one. So he's having some drops, but he's also trying to catch these tough balls in traffic. And now RG3 on 3rd down goes down with the sack. Michael Kendricks just blows through our offensive line. That's going to lead to a punt, and now the Eagles have the ball back. They scored on 2 straight touchdowns, or two touchdowns in 2 straight drives. Can we get a stop here? Throwing over to the left, it's LaShawn McCoy. We don't even have a guy on him. Big play of 17 yards on 3rd down. So we just cannot get off the field right now. McCoy now running to the left. He has all kinds of blocks downfield. Another 1st down. He's already up to 70 yards here. Foles scrambling around in the pocket finds Breston on the left. 1st down. Now McCoy running to the left, shakes 1 tackle, gains a few extra on that one. Gain of 4. Now they're going to try the screen play, and Robertson almost had a pick 6 there. Gets the stone hands. Just the heat of the moment got to him, I guess, as that would have been a huge play. Now it's a 3rd down. Let's try to stop them here. Avant catches this one, and he just gets to the 1st down before being met by Brian Arakpo. Now Foles on the read option, not known as much of a runner, but he still gets like 12 yards on that run. Now McCoy fighting forward. Did he just take that? He did. All the way to the end zone. He was met at the 8-yard line and just powered his way all the way to score for the Eagles. We are down 18 here. RG3 trying to make something happen here before the half. Picks up a few yards on the scramble, but now is immediately met without even being able to get the ball out there. 3rd and long for the Oilers. RG3 looking to the left, finds Pierre Garçon, who hangs on to it. 1st down. Now we're still running the ball here. Alfred Morris, gain of 5. Now a 2nd and 5 for RG3. Throwing over to the right, it's Ted Ginn. And Ted Ginn is proving himself to be the best signing of the first offseason, or from the first offseason of this series, as he makes a beautiful catch, getting us all the way down here. Next play gets us to the red zone, and now trying to get this one to Sean Green, our 4th. I think we drafted him in the 4th round receiver. I need to change his gear because his gear is just ridiculous. But Sean Green, our receiver we drafted, drops that ball. 3rd down and 10, trying to go for the end zone. That one's overthrown. Trying to test out RG3 and his abilities in this series, seeing if he will be the quarterback of the future for us. I think he has a shot, but we'll have to see more out of him, as we do end up getting the field goal and now the Eagles have a minute left. They actually have to punt, so we have 30 seconds here, 2 timeouts. What can we do with it? Everyone's running down the field here. RG3 just chucking it deep, looking for Ted Ginn, and he drops that one. Can't catch all the long balls. Here goes Emmanuel Sanders on a 3rd down. Great catch there that time. 12 seconds left, just going for a Hail Mary to the end zone, and no one comes down with it. One more chance. Let's just try it on the right side. To the end zone, no one had it. Our 3rd field goal of the day. Eagles get 3 touchdowns. We get 3 field goals. It is 21-9 at the half. Overall, I think our team has done pretty well. We just need to get into the end zone, and if we did that, we would be tied right now. But Eagles are beating us in every statistic right there: pass yards, rushing yards, average yards of play. We just need to get to the end zone, and here goes Ted Ginn, another great return here, getting us to the 34. Now we have the read option. Obviously, RG3 known for his rushing ability, and we are trying to test that out here. Here's a great run by Alfred Morris, breaking free to the left. He jukes one guy out, and that's a huge play for us. Now at the 35-yard line, Alfred Morris gains 5 and then is brought down, looks by his face mask. So that'll tack on some extra yardage at the end of that run. And it is a face mask. So now from the 15, here goes our backup running back, Royster. We'll have to see which one of these backups can vie for a spot on the team in the future. As RG3, no one's open here. He's going to take off for himself and ducks out of bounds. Maybe could have scored on that one if you cut it back in. But here goes Alfred Morris powering forward, brings it to the 1. Wolf stops that tackle that time. Here goes Morris up the middle, met by Ryans. 3rd down for RG3, passing this one to the fullback, Young. We get our first touchdown as a team. It's going to go to Daryl Young, the fullback. What a way to start off this series. But we are now within 5 of the Eagles, so we're making a little bit of a comeback here. As Rakpo makes a great play that time. Here goes McCoy. Always that suction animation that goes forward for like 8 yards. But here's a big 3rd down for us. Wide open is Brent Selleck. Gets the extra yardage too, getting them to the 47. As Nick Foles, 77% completion percentage, 1 touchdown on the day. He's playing great. Here goes Robertson. Not going to go down as a sack, but pretty much a sack there. Here goes Foles over the middle. This is Djax this time, running to the right. 1st down for him. Here goes LaShawn McCoy. Great running room over to the right. Over 100 yards now for LaShawn McCoy. Foles with all day to throw. Finds Breston again. Touchdown Eagles. They are just scoring and scoring and scoring, and we need to be able to catch up. 2nd down and 13. Big drop that time by Ginn. So he's making great plays and then making drops as well. 3rd down and 13, and he just does it again. A huge catch on 3rd down right after the drop. Don't really know what to make of his ability to catch the ball in traffic, but we'll have to see. 3rd quarter now winding down. Here is Emmanuel Sanders with a gain of 8. He's having a pretty okay day. Melton Morris now trying to fight for the 1st down. On a 3rd and 2, they get the stop. And from 4th down, with how they're scoring, we're going for it here. Here's Daryl Young, who got the touchdown here, and another great play from him this time. And now we are going backwards. Trent Cole with the sack on this play. A little bit of showboating there. 3rd and 18 for RG3. No one's open downfield. Just check it down. Try to get the field goal. We do end up getting the field goal, bringing it to a 9-point game. So still 2 scores for us. But if we can get a stop here, that could change everything. 3rd and 6. This is pretty much for the game. LaShawn McCoy catches it. And now our job just got a whole lot tougher. McCoy runs again for a gain of 6. Another 3rd down here. We need to stop him here. Hayward Bay picks up the touchdown and more. Running over to the right, Darius Hayward Bay gets his first catch of the day. And you can see RG3 did not really have a great game. Lots of inaccurate passes for us. And here's an injury timeout for the Eagles. 3 minutes left. This game's pretty much over. Here goes McCoy, another first down. Just making it look so easy. And I am going to see how the sliders are after a few games, but I'm not sure if this is just because we're facing, a good offensive line or whatever, but the computer played really tough in this game, so I don't know if I'm going to change the sliders, but 28-19 is the final score as we drop our first game. Let's check out the stats. Nick Foles had pretty much a perfect passer rating. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions for him. Sean McCoy, $137, 2 touchdowns. Just a crazy day for him. Brent Selleck had a touchdown. Breston had a touchdown, only 99 yards though. And then Daryl Young for us had the other receiving touchdown. Brian Arakpo led both teams in tackles with 10. And as we show the rest of the stats here, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more NCAA 14 and Madden 25. See you guys later.